Niccolo Polo. Our time together was brief, I know. But I have faith this codex will answer the many questions you have yet to ask.
Altair, this gift is invaluable. Grazie.
So, where will you go next?
Back to Constantinople for a time. We will establish a guild there before returning to Venezia.
Your son Marco will be eager to hear his father's wild stories.
He is a little young for such tales, but one day soon, see?
Father, a vanguard of Mongols has broken through. The village is overrun.
Niccolo, your cargo and provisions are waiting for you by the village gates. We will escort you there.
Thank you, Mentor.
Ready the catapults and watch for my signal. Stay close.
Herkese merhaba arkadaşlar, kanalıma hoş geldiniz. Yeni bir Assassin's Creed Revelation videosu ile tekrardan karşınızdayım. Destekleriniz için kanala abone olmayı ve videoyu beğenmeyi unutmayalım. İyi seyirler. Hop, ne yapıyor lan?
I need your help!
Let's move.
Paket topu. Mı iniyoruz?
Let's go. Stay close.
Over here!
All right, this way. Let's go.
Merdivenden çıkacak.
Father, are you hurt?
Give me a moment. The end of an era. When I was very young, I was foolish enough to believe that our creed would bring an end to all these conflicts. If only I possessed the humility to say to myself, I have seen enough for one life. I have done my part. Then again, there is no greater glory than fighting to find the truth.
We are ready.
A last favor, Niccolo. Take these with you and guard them well. Hide them if you must.
Huh? Facts?
Of a kind. They are keys. Each one imbued with a message.
A message for whom?
I wish I knew.
Yüz eşleşme.
Forgive the haste of my handwriting, Claudia. Much has transpired, and little of it good. I am on a ship bound for Constantinople, in pursuit of a man whose treachery has eluded me until now. Prince Ahmed, Suleiman's uncle, is the man leading Templars here. He is the mastermind behind the Masyaf expedition, and he will stop at nothing to retrieve the keys, all of which are now in assassin hands. So what holds me back? Why do I not take the keys to Masyaf myself and be done with these fools? Because I have been careless. Because the Templars know about Sofia, and they're looking for her. Oh, Claudia, if anything should happen to her, I could not live with myself. I have dragged her into a war she knows nothing about. And it will be my burden to bear if she comes to any harm.
Ezio geri İstanbul'a gidecek herhalde böyle olursa. Aynen.
Citizens of the Empire and travelers from foreign lands take heed. By order of the Janissaries, new restrictions apply to all who travel to and from the city. Note that a reward of 10,000 akçe will be given without question to anyone who brings in information
Adam her
that
yerde
leads to
aranıyor
the
ya.
immediate arrest of the suikastçı. Ezio Auditore.
It will be a relief to fall back.
They rip the peaceful fabric of the city in passing and leave only misery in their wake. I weep to see our fair city controlled by these assassin dogs. I shake in anger, knowing they are free. Let us work with the stewards, not the killers. What's he doing?
Bundan çıkmayacak herhalde ha.
Whoever these mad assassins may be, they rip the peaceful fabric of the city in passing and leave only misery in their wake. There is no law but God.
İçin İstanbul'a geldi geri. Yürüsene lan.
Why would anyone carry on like that?
İşaretiyle gösteri.
The money is worth it. I'm exclusive.
Daha sıkı çalışmalısın.
Shift'le kabul edelim. Gizli geçitten yoksa yakalanmayalım. Gideceğimiz yer burası. Biz buradayız. Buraya geleceğiz. Arkadius değil. Galata değil. Karargah değil. Beyaz Camii değil. Gül Camii değil. Ayasofya. Bir nevi yakın. Hipodrom. Aynen şuradan geçelim.
Hadi bakalım.
Please, efendi. I am a weak, simple man.
Baba Yusuf Tazim. Ulan be.
You have earned your rest, brother. Requiescat in pace.
Üzüldüm la.
Brothers, sisters, the whole city rises against us, while Yusuf's murderer waits and watches from the arsenal, laughing. Fight with me, and show him what it means to cross the assassins.
I told you, something deadly was very familiar.
There! Get him! Don't get him again!
Şov yaptı lan. Ezio şov yaptı bildiğin. Ahmet'i savunmasız yakalayacağım.
Kill him! Now!
Run out of fingers.
Assassin!
I don't want to.
Ulan ben kimi öldürüyorum lan? Oh, Ezio'ya bak, şov yaptı resmen, şov.
Now!
I told you about the dirt I have on paper.
Let me talk to you. You do reminded us. I've got to test my theory that we...
Şu canımızı bir fullleyelim de. Of, can kalmamış ya.
I seek you!
Lootlayabiliyoruz mu? Ama nedir lan? Dash 1 üye. Fırlatma bıçakları.
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, assassin. You suppose the next sultan would be an easy kill?
Where is she?
Such fury.
Where is she?
If you think you are in a position to negotiate, kill me and be done with it. I am sorry it had to come to this. Two men who should be friends, quarreling over the keys to a library. We both strive for the same end, Ezio. Only our methods differ. Do you not see that? Peace, stability, a work...
Vizyonum karıştırır. Evet. Bakalım. Çıksana, sürecek mi bunu? Geçiş olması lazım, yoksa 954 kilometre yakın gidilmez yani. Haritaya bakalım da. Geçiş. Gideceğimiz yer. Neredeyiz? Şurada. Çıkmamız lazım. Ne mi var bunda? Çıktığımız yer değil mi? Yok.
Why do I think I know that one?
Yerikoi! Come on there. Why me? Always in the wrong place at the wrong time. For your lives! How can you even contemplate such abomination?
Ve çok mu var? Sola doğru gidince
Oraya giden.
Fatih Camii'ndeyiz. Oraya gideceğiz. Hayır. Arka diyoruz. Orada değil. Galata'ya yakın karargaha gidiyoruz aynen. Karargahın içine geldik. Nasıl yapacak? Bul.
Honored mentor.
Bunun can almam lazım.
I have please accept my much better friend. You'll see.
Fresh man.
Giriyoruz.
Oh, that's certainly not a common sight.
Come, good people. It is never too late to take care of one's health.
Gürültü var ha.
Mentor?
Now should be a time for remembrance and mourning, I know. But our enemies do not permit us that luxury. Yusuf thought highly of you, assassin, and I find no reason to second-guess this judgment. Do you have it in your heart to lead these men and women, and to maintain the dignity of our order, as Yusuf did with such passion?
It would be an honor.
Bene, I am glad. Our enemy is close. Take positions around the tower, then wait for my command.
Mevzu var.
I have whatever you need, from traditional medicine.
Mevzuya gidiyoruz.
Where is she?
I admire you, Ezio. But your bloodlust makes it hard to call you a friend.
Bloodlust. A strange insult from the man who ordered an attack on his own nephew.
He was to be kidnapped, Ezio, not killed.
I see. Kidnapped by the Byzantines so that his uncle could rescue him and be heralded a hero.
More or less. Now, the keys.
First, the girl.
She's all yours.
Sophia!
Tell your men to back off. She's all yours.
Hadi lan. Soracağız Allah'ın izniyle, hadi. Ben bile gerildim ya. Ezio, Manita hiç olacak, hadi. Yenge ölecek lan. Baba.
Teşekkürler efendim. Çok teşekkürler.
Nereye atlayacak lan?
Something about that could be it.
What's got into him?
Price is so low, you won't believe your eyes!
Someone help me!
Hoş son anda.
Are you hurt?
Not hurt, but very confused.
I did not mean to drag you into this. I am sorry.
You're not responsible for the actions of other men.
All this will be over soon, but I need to recover what they have taken.
I do not understand what is happening. Ezio, who are these men?
Run!
Ah. Gene bir at arabası kullanacağız. Hadi bakayım.
We are close. Keep steady.
Well, well, you have come to see me off.
La bir defolun gidin la. Allah Allah.
Hold on!
Bir yırttık oradan da.
Hang on, Sophia!
Look out! Ezio! Help!
Lan nasıl iş
Are you
alın?
hurt, Sophia?
Don't think so!
Hold on!
Obviously! Oh no!
Böyle.
Va bene! I am all right!
Şimdi.
Soldiers, up ahead!
Baba baba.
Them. Forgive me!
Sophia, you must be careful!
No, I know!
Steel yourself, Sophia! More soldiers!
Faster! Out of the road!
What are you doing?
Keeping us on track.
Hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır hayır. Hayır. Ah ah ah. Hayır. Şu.
Oh my! Please
Alır.
move!
Ez diyor. Lan bunu. Hayır paraşütünü.
Your determination would be charming. It was not so infuriating.
Şu.
Incompetent children! Where did you learn to fight?
Kayıt noktasına ulaşıldı.
Ezio, look!
You have been a thorn in my side long enough, isn't it?
Wow! Go, Ezio, I'm fine!
Baba. Ulan 100. oynayışım mı bu ya? Öl oğlum ya.
So what now, Ezio? How does this end?
I am wondering that myself.
Oh!
Soldiers! Selim is not your master! You serve the Sultan! You carry out his command alone! Where is he? Where is the Sultan?
He stands before you, brother. Father made his choice.
Selim! Stop! Please!
Selim stop. Pezevenk.
So, you are the assassin. Ezio Auditore. I am Selim, Suleiman's father. He speaks quite highly of you.
He is a remarkable boy with a magnificent mind.
Were it not for his endorsement, I would have you killed where you stand. Leave this place. Do not return.
You did the right thing, Ezio. This is not your fight.
But where does one end and the next begin? I write these lines with a steady hand and a light heart. We are in Acre now, Sofia and I, with the 5 Masyaf keys in our possession, and all the time in the world. Sofia is a seasoned traveler and a fine companion to have so far from home. Tomorrow we will make our way to Masyaf, and once there, into Altair's library, to fulfill our father's forgotten dream. Forgive the shortness of this letter, dear sister, for it is late, and we are tired. Perhaps, with luck, the next words you hear from me will be in person. Con affetto, Ezio.
Burası neresi? Masya.
Over here. Such a climb. È così bello qui. This is where your order began?
It began thousands of years ago, but here it was reborn.
By the man you mentioned, Altair?
Altair ibn La'ahad. He built us up, then set us free. He saw the folly of keeping a castle like this. It had become a symbol of arrogance and a beacon for all our enemies.
And the mandate for menacing hoods? Was that his idea as well? You mentioned a creed before. What is it?
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted.
That is rather cynical.
It would be if it were doctrine, but it is merely an observation of the nature of reality. To say that nothing is true is to realize that the foundations of society are fragile, and that we must be the shepherds of our own civilization. To say that everything is permitted is to understand that we are the architects of our actions, and that we must live with their consequences, whether glorious or tragic.
Do you regret your decision to live as an assassin for so long?
I do not remember making that decision. This life, it chose me. For 3 decades, I have served the memory of my father and my brothers, and fought for those who have suffered the pain of injustice. I do not regret those years, but it is time to live for myself, and let them go. To let go of all of this.
Then let go. You will not fall far.
Tamam da sen de hızlı ol ya, Allah Allah.
The end of the road.
What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life, and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio. Did Altair leave behind any clues? Perhaps something only those with heightened senses can see. Did Altair leave behind any clues? Perhaps something only those with heightened senses can see. What do you hope to find behind that door?
Knowledge, above all else. Altair was a profound man and a prolific writer. He built this place as a repository for all his wisdom. He saw many things in his life and learned many secrets, both troubling and strange. Knowledge that would drive lesser men to despair.
Does that worry you?
Sophia, you should know by now that I am not a lesser man.
Ezio. Those diagrams look like constellations, Ezio. Capricorn, the Eagle, the Sagittarius. Perhaps the keys belong to one of them.
Oldu mu? Aynen açıldı. İlginç.
You had better come out of there alive.
I plan to.
Var içeride canlı çıksın diyor.
No books. No wisdom. Just you, fratello mio. Requiescat in pace, Altair.
Buradan nereye gidiyorlar?
You have seen to my books.
Yes. Some we sent with the Polos. The rest will go with me to Alexandria.
Good. Very good.
Father, I do not understand. Why did you build a library if you did not intend to keep your books?
You should go. When the Mongols return, Masyaf must be empty.
I see. This is not a library at all. It is a vault.
It must stay hidden, Darim. Far from eager hands. At least until it has passed on the secret it contains.
What secret?
Go, son. Go be with your family. And live well.
All that is good in me began with you, Father.
Bu mu yani?
In much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
What does it tell you? What do you see?
Strange visions and messages of ones who came before, of their rise and their fall.
Altair mı bu ha?
But what happens to us, Altair? To our family? What does the apple say?
Altair tosunu kaldıramıyor ki, adam yaşlanmış iyice.
What brought them here? How long ago?
Get rid of that thing!
This is my duty, Maria. Maria? Where are you? If you are asked, say I sent the apple away. Tell them I sent it to Cyprus or Cipango, or that I dropped it into the sea. Tell them anything to keep men away from this place. This apple must not be found. Not until the time is right.
Yazık la, adam ölecek.
Another artifact. No. You will stay here. I have seen enough for one life. Desmond?
He's talking to me?
I heard your name once before, Desmond. A long time ago. And now it lingers in my mind, like an image from an old dream. I do not know where you are, or by what means you can hear me. But I know you are listening.
I have lived my life as best I could, not knowing its purpose, but drawn forward like a moth to a distant moon. And here at last, I discover a strange truth. That I am only a conduit for a message that eludes my understanding. Who are we who have been so blessed to share our stories like this? To speak across centuries? Maybe you will answer all the questions I have asked. Maybe you will be the one to make all this suffering worth something in the end. Now, listen.
Do you hear me, Cypher? Can you see me? Ah, there you are. Good. A strange place, this nexus of time. I am not used to the calculations. That has always been Minerva's domain. I see you still have many questions. Who were we? What became of us? What do we desire of you? You will have your answers. Only listen, and I will tell you how. Both before the end and after, we sought to save the world. We built vaults within which to work, each dedicated to a different method of salvation. They were placed underground to avoid the war which raged above, and also as a precaution should we fail in our efforts. Each vault's knowledge was transmitted to a single place. It was our duty, mine, Minerva's, and Juno's, to sort and sample all that was collected. We chose those solutions which held the most promise and devoted ourselves to testing their merits. 6 we tried in succession, each more encouraging than the last, but none worked. And then the world ended.
Ne oluyor bu kadar ya? Allah Allah.
The earth shook for days, the fires burned for weeks, and when the ash had settled, less than 10,000 of your kind still lived, and far fewer of ours. But we carried on, together, to rebuild, to renew. Listen, you must go there, to the place where we labored and lost. Take my words, pass them from your head into your hands. That is how you will open the way. But be warned, much still remains in flux, and I do not know how things will end, either in my time or yours.
Wait, look, his vitals are stabilizing. Something's happening. He's moving.
Desmond, can you hear me?
Devam da nereye kadar devam ya? Gerçekten sıktı ama sinema filmi izliyoruz sanki ya.
I know what we need to do.
Tamam. Oyun mu bitti yani? Allah Allah. Ana. Oyunun sonuna mı geldik biz şimdi? Yok artık. Devam. Arkadaşlar, büyük ihtimal oyunumuzun sonuna geldik. Ben bilmiyordum, burada baktığımda yüzdesi 50'lerdeydi ama herhalde bitti oyun. Bir sonraki oyunda, daha güzel oyunlarda görüşmek dileğiyle. Hoşça kalın.